Hey guys, welcome to Vlogmas Day 4. I just finished watching Friday Night SmackDown, and today Vlogmas will be about Netflix recommendations because I have a lot, and there's a lot of good shows on that app. So I would suggest you guys to watch this full video because I have a lot that I'm gonna talk about. So let's get into it. Okay, so first let's start off with The Vampire Diaries. So I'm currently watching that show right now, and it's great. The cast is great, the acting is great, the storylines are great. It's just everything about it is great, and the plot lines and how the story goes and the story connections, the flashbacks, everything just makes sense and it all connects at the end of the story. So it's great. I would definitely suggest you guys to watch that. I have a lot of favorite characters. Elena's one of mine, Stefan, Damon, Bonnie, Matt, Jeremy, and what is her name? I think it's Izzy. Is it Izzy? I don't think it's Izzy, but they have a lot of good characters, but they end up dying so fast, so it really annoys me. I'm not gonna spill too much, just in case you guys do watch it. I'm not gonna spill too much tea, but I will say this: they do kill off the best characters, and I don't know why, and it gets me so upset because I really be feeling bad for them. But each episode, it's something new, but there's like so much going on at once and multiple storylines going on at once. So there's always something new. There's always new characters coming in and out of the season. They always come back, whether they're dead or not. They're vampires. So let me just tell you guys some stuff, more details about the show. So it's a vampire show mixed up with witches and mixed up with werewolves, and you can call a vampire and wolves a hybrid. So there's a lot of characters on that show. I love the show. It kind of reminds me of Riverdale. It just gives me a little bit of Riverdale vibes, just like by the trailers and everything. It's teen drama, adult drama too. If you don't like bloody stuff, I wouldn't recommend it because listen up, there is some blood that will be going on that show. And listen up, I hate bloody stuff. I hate everything about horror stuff. It is kind of like a horror show, but not really. But they do have some scary clips in it. But I love this show. It's great. Like I said, it gives me Riverdale vibes. It is great. It's a good show, and it has multiple series too. But if you are gonna watch The Vampire Diaries, make sure that you watch the originals after that, and then watch Legacies because they all go together. You know, different show but same background. I don't know how to explain it. But watch The Vampire Diaries. After that, make sure you watch the originals. I have not watched the originals yet, but I will say this: the originals cast are in The Vampire Diaries, and they will have their own show, 5 seasons. Right now, The Vampire Diaries, 22 episodes and 8 seasons. I'm on episode 3. No, I'm not on episode 3. I'm actually on episode 20. I'm on season 3. I got mixed up. I got a little confused there. But you should definitely watch that show. It is great. I would definitely recommend it if you like horror stuff and if you like mysterious stuff with the vampires and bloody and this and that. I would definitely recommend it. And it's great. And like I said, it comes with 3 series. Okay, so now the next show that I'm going to talk about is The Umbrella Academy. Listen up. I love that show. Most people think that show is confusing and it's just stuff about confusing, and it's not. But in order to understand the show, you have to make sure that you watch every clip and understand every word that they're saying, or else you will miss out and you won't even know what's going on in the series. So I would definitely recommend you guys to watch that show. I'm gonna get more into it. So the show is about 43 adopted children, and only 7 of them are adopted. They all have special abilities, and they were all born on the same day. same date, 1989 were the year that they were born, somewhere in October. So basically, the mothers that were pregnant on that day were not pregnant the day before or anything. It just came out of nowhere and was, mysteriously, pregnant. So it was really weird. Dr. Hargreaves, well, Rignall, but I will call him Dr. Hargreaves. He adopts 7 of them. Mind you, he hates kids, but since they have special abilities and unique abilities like other humans or other species, he adopts them and teaches them how to control their powers. And mind you, there's 7 of them. Only 6 of them were useful, 7 wasn't, but she was the most dangerous. So, I will tell you guys their names and their nicknames. Number 1, Luther. He's called number 1 because basically Dr. Hargreaves, that was his favorite. He just did it by order, by the ones that he liked and he preferred. So Luther, he has super strength, kind of like Hulk, but not like Hulk, but he doesn't have an angry and aggression side. More goofy and I don't know. I just don't know because he didn't gain super strength until he was older, like a grown up. So I don't understand how he was useful for missions back then. Number 2, Diego. He has telekinesis. Well, telekinesis when it comes up to metal. So he can control any metal that is thrown at him, or he can have, for example, a knife. He can throw it this way, even though he's thinking of killing that person right there, and it will go that way, and then spin that way, and boom, they're dead. So he can control metal with his mind. Really cool. Number 3, Allison. She has mind control, and she can manipulate you and do whatever she asks you to. But she has a phrase when she does it, so she knows how to use it and work it, like her father gave her. She uses the word "I heard a rumor," and whatever she says after that happens. So let's say this, for example, I heard a rumor that you started Watch Academy. You're going to obey and you're going to watch the Umbrella Academy. So that is how it is. In the comics, she can alternate universe. There's a lot of stuff about post-apocalypse stuff in that show. So if she really wanted to, all she could say is that I heard a rumor that the apocalypse is not ending the world, because that is what the show is about. Season 1 and Season 2. But like I said, in order to understand the show, you have to make sure that you watch every clip and every scene and make sure you are paying close attention to the show. Like I said. Number 4, Klaus. He can see the dead. It's really weird, but he can see the dead, and if there's 100 dead soldiers, he can just call them out by his mind and use them against his enemies at his will. So it's really cool, really unique. If he's falling off a cliff, they will catch him if he's just thinking. As a kid, he didn't know how to control it. His father tortured him and made him learn about it. But now as an adult, he knows how to use it. He's really sober and really sad most of the time and always drunk. But he's goofy. Most people think he's weird and funny, but he is definitely the funniest. And his jokes will crack you up. Klaus is really funny. Number 5. It's weird how, I don't know. Like, he doesn't really have a name because at the age of 13 or 12, he ran away and teleported into the future and got stuck in time. So he wasn't, able to be given a name as a kid. So he's called number 5, and he has teleportation, and he can also time travel. And his powers are really dangerous. Like, just think about it. If you jump into the future, you can change time. Jump into the past, you can change time. So he's definitely one of my favorite characters. If he ever died, there would be no storyteller. He's the storyteller of the show. He's the connection of the show. So he's really useful. I would say this. I feel like it depends what you like, but I feel like most people like 5. I like 5. I don't know if he's my number 1 favorite, but he is my number 1 favorite. I love 5. He's entertaining. He's a great actor. Great acting skills, and guess what? He's only a 16-year-old, and he plays a 63-year-old, like a boss. He's a great actor. Number 6, Ben. Can't really explain too much on him, but he's already dead. He died as a teen on a failed mission because his team was not able to protect him, and he wasn't able to protect himself, and he died. Um, the mission was failed, never came back to life, but he is seen on the show multiple times because, like I said, Klaus can see the dead, so he's able to see Ben all the time. So he's still there. He has a weird power. It's like octopus hands or legs or whatever it is, and can throw people around, just get blood all over the place. It's really, bloody. It's really bloody. Number 7, Vanya. As a kid, she's just told that she's ordinary and that she's nothing. She's not really a part of the team, but there's a reason why. I'm not gonna say that yet, but you have to watch the show. I don't want to spoil anything, but all I'm gonna say is this: she's the most powerful, and she can kill anybody that comes in her way. And there is a reason why, she was called ordinary. She was actually rumored by Allison, and Allison said a certain sentence, and boom, she just thought of herself as a normal human being with no special abilities and thought that she was not useful, and her family treated her like garbage, still does. But season 2, that changes, but all I'm gonna say is this: I feel like most people would probably end up liking 5 or Vanya. It's like that for most people. So yeah, I would definitely suggest you guys to watch that show. It's a great show. I love the show. It's great. It's amazing. Great storytelling, great actors, great scenes, great fight scenes, great storylines, flashbacks, everything. And at the end of the show, there's always a connection, and we always know the full story by the end. So I would definitely recommend you guys to watch that show. And any age can watch it, so it's not really bad. Any age can watch it. It's appropriate for any age. So I would definitely suggest you guys to watch that for the 4th time. It's a great, amazing show. Okay, but that will be it for the day, guys. Part 2 will be next week. So make sure you tune in because I have a lot of more other shows to show you guys. But I feel like that was enough. A good 4 shows is enough to show for a Netflix recommendation. So I'll put you tune in tomorrow because tomorrow will be Vlogmas Day 5. So peace. Have a great day.